My name is Frans from Vosse. I'm from the Eindhoven University of Technology in the Netherlands. The department I work at is the Department of Biomedical Engineering, and we do research in the Cardiovascular Biomechanics field. And what we try to do in our research is to develop technology that enables us to predict outcome of clinical interventions, and that way we hope to use the prediction as a model predictive decision support to help doctors to make better decisions. So I'm the leader of work package 3 in the In Silico World project, and that's the work package that is responsible for the data collections, to cure the data collections, but also to certify them such that we know that they can be used for In Silico trials. I think it's a very nice project. It's also a project that is important nowadays because more and more you see that in the clinic but also in industry, people will use models, predictive models, either to optimize the development of devices or to optimize the use of devices in the clinic or to define protocols. So that's, I think, very important that we work on that. In the past, a lot of work has been done on the models itself, without thinking too much about how do we get this into the clinic. And what I like about In Silico World is that that's the focus, how to get these models to work in the clinic in a legal way, in a way that is also really good for the patients. So that's, I think, a very important step that we try to make. I'm partly motivated by curiosity, which is typically for scientists, but I'm not a scientist that only can work with curiosity. I always want that the work I do in some way is useful, can be used either in the clinic or in industry. And the other thing is that the problems we look at are complex, inherently complex. And I think that makes the work also challenging to find out if you can find a way in this complex world to make steps for the future. I think there's still a lot to be done in the modeling itself. So we have a lot of models that are not complete yet. Another challenge is to combine these models that we use, which are mechanistic models, with the lot of data we have available nowadays. And another part that's connected to that is how do we get the data from the hospitals and how can we make sure that this data is suitable to do what we want to do. And that's from a legal point of view, but also from a technical point of view. And what I like about what we do in the project is that a lot of work is done by others to certify software to be used in the clinic. And not much is done on certification of data. So you can have perfect certified software, but if you put in wrong data, you get also wrong answers. So that's what I like, that we emphasize not only on the models itself, but also on the data. First of all, that I think the department nobody thought about developing them. On the other and it's complex, like I mentioned. First of all, from legal point of view, it's not easy to get data out of the hospital. That's also why we work on virtual data sets, to use the data, make a virtual data set that can be put out. So that's, I think, one of the hurdles, the legal aspects. And secondly, to make data collection that is clean and good enough to do an In Silico trial, that's quite a challenge too. You cannot find them, you have to produce them. Yeah, once we manage to define these collections, of course we can and make them public for the community, then of course many people can use them, and then that will also accelerate the use of models in the clinic. So I think it's very important to have them available, also to benchmark different softwares or different applications. So that's I think very important task we have.